Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage. My spirit guides are interrupting me. They're saying, welcome, it's great to have you here. And of course it is. I'm here for the Virgo reading for January. As all of you probably know by now, the information, contact information, and links to book a reading are below the video. I put off the readings until the eclipse, so that's why I'm piping in. I'm trying out a few new things this year. Changing it up. My spirit guides are asking me to shift and grow and change just as you are all endeavoring to do, they're saying. So I'm trying out the notion of doing the readings live stream because I like to be connected a little bit if possible. So if you're on in the chat room, I will come and visit with you after the reading is done. Okay, so I'll just pause a little bit. We'll make a marker so that I can clip that off afterwards, and then I'll come over. And if you're busy and you need to go on with your day, woo, there's a card. I wish you a wonderful day. If we don't get to chat with each other, okay. So here's the first card out. This is the spirit theme, the message from my spirit guides. Beautiful. The foundation of knowledge. So all about earth energy. Standing in this beautiful place, deep in the universe, connected to the mystical realm, and standing firmly here on the earth, Spirit says, in the circle of the ancients. And of course, it's a fertile moment because of the eclipse. It's a beautiful opening message. Wait till you see the next card. The cards that are coming out are amazing because of the eclipse. So I almost forgot to say, if you haven't seen the video that I posted on my January playlist from Pamela Gregory, please go watch it. There's an enormous amount of information there, very, very important information, and much of it has to do with the way the eclipses are coming out, the full moon cycles for the year, and how the year that we're in has implications. The purpose of it is actually we're building now toward 2020, and the purpose of the year, this year of 2019 going forward, is to master your frequency. The thing my spirit guides have been talking about literally for 2 years. So I'm very pleased to see this come out this way. The theme of the message Spirit wants to talk with us about. For those of you that don't know, I'm a Virgo. Look, there's the card that indicates your energy. You have completed a cycle and you are beginning anew. And it is partly your own spirit being, but it also has everything to do with the energy that's going on here on the planet, on the earth. So a beautiful renewal, the perfecter of energy. And there's the sacred bowl of renewal and healing. And we see that there is some Kundalini energy rising from the heart chakra, or pardon me, from the root chakra. Look at that. The breastplate indicates the 4 seasons. And we see in each season the turning of sacred feminine energy through the notation of the ancient symbol of the swastika. If you don't know, the swastika is a very ancient, one of the oldest symbols that's found on the earth. It has to do with the turning of spiritual feminine energy. And, you know, what happened with the Nazis, they took the symbol and they turned it backwards. So if you think about that, that's pretty profound, the intentions that they had, and we saw it play out. So now you are perfecting your energy and you are beginning anew. The little flowers, the little petals of flowers on the breastplate are petals of wisdom that you have gained. And there's the full awakening at the crown chakra, the turning of destiny, the triple spiral. That's phenomenal. So that's the start of the reading. And here's the next card. First card on the human journey. So this message has been coming out since I started doing the readings on the 6th, on the day of the eclipse. Obviously, when we see this as your energy for this month, having perfected a cycle and preparing to begin again, and there's the 0. And a lot of the full moons over the course of this coming year are going to be at the 0 degrees of the aspect with which they are aligning. And again, Pamela explains all of that. So there we see the Kundalini energy along the spine, rising up, and your spirit entity going through the portal, like a death and rebirth process, and stepping out into the universe with a triple spiral above your head. That is your soul intention. And there's the beautiful cauldron of renewal and healing and rebirth. It's going to be a profound month, I think, for all of us because of the shift that's going on. So, there we go. Next card on the human realm. So, I love this because we see this notation of feminine energy opening the reading. And then the masculine energy comes to assist and drive the intention and the purpose forward. As you know, if you've been following along, this is one of my favorite cards. It's a beautiful display of male energy and male intention. The part of you that is willing to go and have an adventure, that's what this card is about. This man waits for the energy and the inspiration to arrive. And he just stands at the ready. He has his wand in his hand. He's got magic. He's got sustenance. He has the purity of intention and the means to go forward. So there is a grand adventure unfolding, of course, because we see it in the cards. Actually, I forget. It's always backwards. So that's how it looks on my little table. That's phenomenal. So here we have the very next card. Last card on the human realm. And I always say, this to me always looks like the card for Virgo. The judgment of skill. Aligning with the water element, sitting on the earth. I love the shoes. They indicate the transformation. And the red, beautiful, Spirit's calling it a frock. The beautiful red frock is about your passion. Wearing your passion while you assess and take a quiet moment between now and the full moon that's coming. I think it's the 21st. Ignited by the eclipse on the new moon. A partial solar eclipse. And so in those moments, Spirit's saying between this and that, take some time to just review and to be in a beautiful place in your mind, in your heart, in your psyche, Spirit says. Think about where you've been. Think about the battles that you have fought and won, lost, if perhaps that's the case, and what you would like to achieve going forward. This is the moment for manifesting because it is literally a big bang moment. If you haven't seen the video for the eclipse, go watch it. There's just a lot of information there for you. Okay, Virgo? So, beautiful. Here's the bridge card. The dialogue of knowledge. And again, we see the triple spiral. So this is about becoming a student of something new, something you've long sought after, something that you have known, Spirit says. In your heart of hearts, you've known. And I certainly went through a process like that myself over the course of my lifetime. So there is something that's being unearthed, Spirit says, because we're dealing with earth element. It's about finding guidance by stepping forward despite your reservations or whatever fears you may have. When you step forward, and you know, there's a saying, I don't know where it comes from, when the student is ready, the teacher arrives. So there is some very serious teaching and learning and stepping into destiny. So if you look closely at this card, we see the destiny road. It's really beautiful. So all along 2019, a process that starts now in January at the eclipse begins, and it is this journey that you will embark upon that ties your human life to your soul intention and to the intentions of the universe. And you actually have an opportunity now, in a very profound way, to join forces with the energies working in the universe. And here's the very next card. First card on the spirit realm. Look at that. There's the full moon. The completion of the cycle. A major arcana card. The imaginer of harmony. And so what this person can imagine and work toward, it sits on the table like this. So you literally have the ability to manifest the desires that are deep within you when it comes to your spiritual life and the things we'd like to manifest and unfold here on the planet. So again, another message from the spirit realm. Take these days, this moon cycle that we're currently in, Spirit says, to heart, very seriously, and believe and dispel for one day, one cycle, pardon me. Sorry, I'm getting interrupted. Your disbelief. And so what Spirit wants to talk with you about is this guy. Remember him? The king of knowledge, whose ability to manifest is profound. Moment to moment, He has a pig roasting on a fire in the background. He's holding his chalice in his hand. His cup is full. He's very content. He's calm. He's clear. He's centered. And he has complete faith in his position and that which allows him to be in that position. That's what Spirit's saying. So this guy was a peasant. And because of his life and because of his efforts, he was, Spirit saying, elevated to the position of a king. It's really phenomenal. And you know what? In this deck, this would be Pentacles. That's the king. So that is the place into which you are traveling because you have the ability, because you've done the work, and you have the intention in your heart. So take a look, whoops, at how fabulous and content he is. He's got this ever-roasting abundance, the pig, and the story is there's actually also another one in the pen outside, so he never runs out. So something that which is changing is the energy that creates these type of notions. And you will be able to rise to the height of your ability this year if you put your attention and your trust and some assessment together with the energy that is present, which is this. All right, beautiful. Okay, let's grab one more card. Spirit, please continue the message for Virgo. Well, and there it goes. Ah, I like it. What do you see? Of course, and it matches perfectly. You see that? The foundation of skill. So I just want to show you something. All right, so on the human realm, we have this card. The judgment of skill. Beautiful. Above it sits the foundation of knowledge. I always do it wrong. There we go. All right, there's the foundation of knowledge. And then above that, my goodness, pardon me, we have this. So we have two foundations standing together while in this month, in this moon cycle, you perform this. That's what Spirit is saying. Very calmly, very lovingly. Flowers in your hair. In a place of contentment. Your cup is full. And you also, in this card, have the means to replenish it. It's phenomenal. And sitting right above that is the spirit intention, the theme for the reading. This foundation of knowledge. It's phenomenal. And above that, another foundation card. Male and female energy on a new foundation. Able to use the energy of the planets because of the way Uranus is aspected, because of what's happening with Capricorn, Pluto, Uranus, Neptune, Jupiter in a fire sign. It's a phenomenal year. And we are lined up to be able to create that which we can imagine, which was the first card on the spirit line. All right, the imaginer of harmony. So it's a profound year coming forward this year. And we are being literally given, the spirit says, the tools and the intentions and the desires to manifest the vibration that is meant to come forward. Yeah. So Spirit, a lot of the readings, one of the things that came out was the changer of truth and some notations about challenging our will to put down our disbelief and step into our vibration. It is a year when we can come to literal mastery of our frequency, the thing my guides have been talking about. So Spirit, what's the outcome card for Virgo for the month of January in this particular moon cycle? What is it? Here it is. Love it. Look. Look at that. Okay? If you had any doubt, Spirit says, let it be erased now. That's the outcome card. That is a prophecy. The augury of knowledge. I'm going to read that to you from the book because it has come out a couple of times, and I think it's really important for you to hear the message, okay? So the woman in that photograph and that illustration is Morfessa. And hang on one second. Let me just turn to the page. It is about information coming through and ability. And you know what? I love... So one more thing. The way these are all tied together. Remember that guy? All right? Going on this journey? That's the outcome card. The new knowledge, the ability that's coming. So the divinatory meaning of the augury of knowledge is prosperity, wealth, ecstasy, spiritual knowledge, sovereignty, treasure, spiritual riches, and the touchstone of self-realization. It's beautiful. So these are the energies that came in with the eclipse that are streaming through to us all the way through to the full moon, which you also have in your spread. All right. So very important, earth signs, Virgo, understand who you are, understand that you are transforming, and that this is what you are experiencing as the month goes forward, and the new moon and the power of the eclipse wax into the full moon moment. The Leophale, or the Stone of Fall, came from the otherworldly city of Phalius and would cry out for rightful sovereignty. This is the place at which the kings were. It was the coronation stone that is at Tara. Phalius, the place of knowledge, was guarded by the poet Morphessa, the wise one. Many sacred sites and monuments have their guardian spirits who act as an oracle and provide special qualities of the place. The augury or prophecy given by the Stone of Fall is received by all living beings through their individual relationship with the earth, with their own particular home, their own particular country and environment that nourishes them. The spirit of the suit of knowledge is most clearly understood through the element of the earth. From the many omened moments of the middle realm, Morphessa imparts potent knowledge of the earth's wisdom to every cell of our body, and that's what this is about. It is about being activated. It is about becoming able to master your vibration and your frequency. The ancestral bequest of our blood lineage and the acclaim of our spiritual kindred, those who are companions upon our soul's quest, create a unique wealth in each of us. What are you being called upon to use from your innate spiritual treasury? So, obviously, I guess what Spirit's saying, if you believe what we believe, the Spirit's talking about me a little bit, but all the people who come to this channel stumble their way here and feel a kinship with the messages that come from my particular spirit guides. All about your purpose, your energy, the activation. This is the year. Because going forward in 2020, actually, I think it's on the 12th of January 2020, we're going to have another eclipse in Capricorn. So this is the big bang. The Capricorn people, I've been saying they're the heroes of the universe at this point because they've been carrying the energy of Pluto. So anyone who has an earth sign signature, particularly in a significant place in your chart, but look to your chart and find out where are the earth sign signatures, in what aspect do they affect you, and how does this message relate to that, given your existence and your inner desires, that which you can imagine. All right, so you know what I've been doing? I want to pull one card for you from the beautiful Mystical Shaman Oracle. And we'll just see what one last message that comes from Spirit in these moments for Virgo Spirit. Can you give us a little more guidance about the totality of the message? That's what Spirit's saying. There's something about the totality of the message that Spirit has. Look, okay, so this just came out. Whoops. Look at that. The journey. Earth signs, know. Spirit says know that it's on. And trust that the journey is for the journey's sake. As we always hear. Trust the bounty that you've been given. Trust the fact that this is what's unfolding. Trust the fact that this is where you are standing as we go through this beautiful moon cycle. Okay? So that's phenomenal. I'm going to make a little marker now, and I'm just going to be silent for a moment, and then I'll come over and chat with the chat folks. And if you have to go on with your day, thank you for being here. Hey, do me a favor, smash the like button. Okay, that helps my channel a little bit. And I'll look forward to hearing from all of you. All right, there we are.